Hey everybody, welcome to the first of the semifinals.
It feels.
I know of Listicuffs. It seems like we just started this.
I was gonna say it seems like this has been going on, but I've also this is my second season this year, so
That's true. That's true.
So, but yeah, we're excited. I already had Sarah Shaw say that she's going to back one of our guests, even though he knocked her out of the competition.
That's true.
But
I did see that. I did see that come through. Yeah.
Only thing we really have to talk about before we get started is we have a new emote that just popped up today, and
we do.
And whoever is in chat today is allowed to name him. So come up with some names, drop them in chat, and we'll vote on them at the end of the night. We don't have a name on it yet, but
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. New emote. We're super excited about it. He's super cool. Go along with Beardy.
Yep, little microphone. We'll drop him in chat here in a little bit. Other than that, I think we have. I think we're ready to go. We're just gonna go ahead and hop right into it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let me poke the button, and we'll bring in our first guest as soon as I poke this button here. Our first guest is not that one. Hide that one. Hide that one. Got him. All right, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. It is David Waybright from Man vs. Meeple.
I decided to put up my Rocky hood, so I'm going to take it down now. Or maybe my Jedi hood. It depends. It depends on how well I do on the first question. Anyway, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming back. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like I was just here last night watching you guys play Barkham Horror.
We did. We played Barkham Horror, and things got out of hand.
Real quick, or out of paw.
Out of paw. I died to a bunch of scratchy paws. I am sad about it.
Nope. By the way, David was very kind, and he gave us a little bribe last night, or quote, he donated to the stream. But also he said it's not a bribe.
It's absolutely not a bribe in any shape or form.
No, except for monetary.
So when the category name the members of Man vs. Meeple show up tonight, was already in the books.
Yeah, 100%.
I might have trouble with that.
You might. I can already see our other guest was counting off the number of people in Man vs. Meeple. One of which I believe he'll see tonight on Alaboom. I would imagine, because he will be there. That would be a Jeremy Howard. But let's introduce our next guest. It is Lance Myxter.
Did you do it?
I hit.
You got it right. Well done.
Everybody, we're going home. We did it.
You know what? I have to admit, I think I've messed that up my entire life, Lance.
Well, I've corrected you before as well, David Waybright.
Oh, thank you very much.
But no worries. Everybody gets it wrong. Like I told them last time I was on, when my wife got married to me, I was like, well, prepare for everyone to get your last name wrong every single time they talk to you. So.
By the way, David, my name is Richmond.
I know. I said Richmond. I've been saying Richmond for at least the last 5 to 7 seconds.
I just imagine him walking around the house just going, Richmond.
By the way,
Alicia has no idea what's going on.
Here's an idea for your emote. Myxter.
I'm already a fan.
I'm just saying.
Myxter.
Much like last night, will we need to pay royalties to Lance if that's what the name is?
Well, we can divvy him up among the 24 of us that have that last name that are in the world. I mean, there aren't that many, actually.
That's fair. I feel the same with Bramblett. There's not that many of us.
Yeah.
So, but album immediately after this, a lot of people kind of in and out throughout the night. I watched it last week after this was over, but
I'm sorry.
I was
on. You should have said something. I would have let you come on, dude.
I was popping in and just checking it out. But again, Jeremy Howard, who will be on here next week, usually makes a regular appearance on Alaboom as well.
Scott Alden, Richard Ham. Sometimes a Tom Vassell shows up. A wild Tom Vassell.
A wild Tom Vassell.
A wild Tom Vassell.
A shiny one, if you're lucky.
When he's tired and he can't fall asleep, he'll come in and and then leave.
Just and wander out. Is it like he just like woke him up and he's like on his way to the kitchen to get a snack or something.
Yeah,
he
he like
wanders in.
shuffles in with his bathrobe on, makes the full sweep.
Just kind of yells at everybody and then goes on.
No, he shows up every once in a while. But yeah, there's a ragtag bunch of us that just it's been going on for like, I don't know, 5-6 years. It's weird.
Long time.
Yeah.
I seen recently y'all been doing some Among Us and
yeah, we did that for a little while. I don't know. I mean, that's just weird when we can't think of anything else to do. Usually at some point, what's nice is then Jeremy shows up. Like if him and Richard are on, him and Rado will just talk for 2 hours. I can just like lean back and take a nap. They'll just sit there and yammer back and forth. So it's kind of nice. That's usually when I get a lot of work done. It's like, oh, emails.
Emails. Just let them talk.
Yeah. So we doing this? I've been looking forward to losing to David for weeks.
Oh well, I'm going to out humble you. I can't imagine that I'm going to win. Although I have been practicing all day long.
Okay.
How's it going, Slivers? Slivers is saying hi in the chat. How's it going, Slivers? Yeah, well,
what's up, Slivers?
Hey, what's up, Slivers?
Slivers. I used lots of those back when Magic the Gathering had slivers.
I just realized I look like I'm in front of a green screen, but I'm not in front.
You do kind of look like that.
It's like I have an outline, but this is literally my like office /
I think it's because of the lighting is so bright behind you. It does look like you're on a green screen.
Like a green screen. It's going to be just like all of a sudden it's going to change to him being in space or something.
And that will be real.
That's cool.
That's exactly right. He's actually on the ISS right now.
I so didn't do that on purpose. That's super cool. Oh, I gotta remember how I did that.
Set that up for next time.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Richmond, you got to poke some buttons.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try. Is my mic working?
It's working a little weird, but yes,
it is working weird.
Is it working weird?
Oh God.
It's this one. We're good.
Top 5 answers on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
We asked 100 people. What do you show me? Potato salad.
There's no board there.
During all that, I lost my headphones for a second. It was not great. All right, here we go.
Richmond, they're on your head.
Richmond, it looks like you have like a flea on your camera or something.
It totally does. I thought that was my computer screen.
I know.
I've already tried to wipe it away.
I've touched my computer screen at least 5 times, and I still am not sure.
Well, no. So here's the thing: is it's actually not showing up on the. Wait, no, it's showing up over there, but not there. That's so weird.
Oh, Halloween!
All right. Well,
it's a ghost.
It's not
a
behind
ghost.
me.
It's a ghost.
It's the little kid from
The Grudge.
It's never mind. Just all it's it's like what the ghost child and 3 Men and a Baby.
That's what I was trying to think of. Lance, thank you. We're both kind of old.
Yes. Oh yes.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
Just Google it. It's a weird thing where supposedly there's a scene in the movie 3 Men and a Baby where there's a quick pan and it looks like there's the ghost of a child waving in a window, and it is if you know what to look for, and it scams by it is super creepy. But then you find out it's just like a standee of Ted Danson that they had left in the shot or something like that.
Who's Ted Danson?
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Ted Danson is.
Oh, right.
You millennials or Gen Zers,
whatever I am,
Whatever you are,
whatever I am.
You people without gray in your beards.
I've got some. I have little.
I've got some too.
I am almost without black in my beard.
Yeah. It's like the more I hate trimming it because it's like it all comes back. Yeah. So, but then again, I haven't seen my chin since like the Reagan administration. So
I know that my daughter's never seen my chin. So
yeah.
Mine has never either.
Well, yours is like a year old.
Well, she's 2.
Okay.
I just really my kids have never. Well, then again, my wife's never seen me clean shaven either. So
Wow.
yeah.
Welcome to Listicuffs, everybody.
Welcome to Beer Chat with Richmond, David, and
now
Larry.
Beer Chat.
I am pretty sure if I did, they'd all lose their minds. Like my wife has seen pictures of me without a beard, and she's like, "Oh dear God," she's like, just like no.
So, is this what you're getting at, Lance? If you lose tonight, you're shaving your beard. Is that what I'm hearing?
You heard it here first.
I have been offered like lots of cash money from my mother to ditch this, and it's not going to happen. So.
Yeah. If we ever do any kind of charity stream, this is not on the table.
No, it's not. I mean,
No.
I have thought about doing, because she's always asked me to be clean shaven again, but my mother just had my mother's having her 75th birthday. It's coming up, and I was just like, what if I did that? What if I finally cut my hair? Because she's never liked my long hair and she's never liked my beard. What if I showed up for her 75th birthday with a short hair and then I was like, yeah, I don't have the guts to do it. So.
All right, let's hit some buttons and play some games.
Yeah, let's do this.
Please tell me that beards is one of the categories.
Yes, beards is one of the categories.
Beards I will not shave. The top 10.
Beards I will not shave.
Plants.
The one in the mirror.
All right. We're going to give the high-low question tonight to David. David, you'll get to say what the number is, and Lance, you will get to decide whether the real answer is higher or lower. Last night,
That's a position you want, Lance.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we're at where we're at.
What if he gets it? What if he gets it dead on?
Then confetti falls from my ceiling, and we just all go home.
All right.
Do I get to come up like the old Price is Right, and I get to take $100 bill out of your pocket? Remember that? That was how he
do.
Yeah, he used to. The women would come up and they get to take $100 bill out of his pocket. But if it was a dude, he'd just hand him the $100. He'd just be like, and then like finally like he stopped doing it because people wrote letters and said it was creepy, which it was creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
It was never not creepy. Just because he got letters didn't make it uncreepy.
All right. We talked about it a little before the show went on the air, but last night we played Barkham Horror. David's question is to you. How many dogs competed in the 2019 Westminster Dog Show for the title of Best in Show?
Oh, for the title of Best in Show.
Yes.
Oh, because I knew the other answer if it was more general, but Best in Show kind of narrows it down. How many dogs competed in
Great movie.
Best in Show? I'm going to say 750.
750 is on the table.
I'll go
Lance,
lower.
Is it higher or
That's
lower?
a lot
I'll
of
go lower.
dogs.
Lance says lower. The correct answer is 2,800.
Oh my God, that's a lot of dogs.
So every dog that competes in the Westminster Dog Show is technically competing for Best in Show.
Yeah, well, that's like every dog.
That's every dog.
It is.
And now
That's every dog.
and the show's over. David wins. All right.
I bet they were all very good boys.
They're all very good boys. All right, here are the categories. David, you will get to choose between the first categories.
All right.
Order up. Grammar lesson.
Kelsey Grammer. Questions only about Kelsey
Just
Grammer.
all Kelsey Grammer.
I like that. I like that.
You should see me in a crown. Can't see the line, can you, Russ? I'm the Mountie. And another one.
Oh.
Kelsey Grammer.
I'm going to. If it were about Kelsey Grammer, I think I'd go there.
Then it is. Look at
maybe it is. I'm going to go with
Grammar lesson.
another one. Another one.
All right, you are going with another one because that is nearly impossible for you to guess what that's going to be about. I'm not even going to try. We are at this one, I believe. Yes, this one. Top 9 answers are on the board.
Oh boy.
Sweet.
It's a little shorter list.
This will TJ will explain this one as though because he was the one who came up with the question and did the research.
Yes.
So
what I did
luck.
was
Hold on.
I went on Board Game Geek and I went through the top 100 games on Board Game Geek and I aggregated all the publishers in the top 100 list. And I specifically went for United States publishing. And for everyone that went on the list, I put a check mark. So this is the top 9 on that list with repeats in the United States publishing.
Oh.
Is the publisher with the most games currently on the BGG top 1.
Lance either has a question or he's saying 5.
No.
I I don't know if there's a.
No, I have a very serious question. So, I mean, is that so? Would you have to say like U.S. Asmodee, or would we have to like? I mean, what if
be on the
So-
box?
okay, so and it is the publisher that publishes said game in the U.S.
So, and then if there was any kind of issue with like there's a, I can't give it right now, but if for some reason it was going to be transferring from one to the other within this year or so, I went to Miniature Market, typed it in, what version I could buy right now was the tiebreaker.
I see.
All right. Well, I lose. Moving on to the next category.
Lance, if you want to ask any more questions and give examples in your question before I go, that would be great.
Optimus Smoosh.
Optimus in the
Nice.
house. That's my wife, by the way.
How's it going?
All right. Am I
Dave,
up
you're
first then?
You are up
Okay. I am going to say Fantasy Flight.
Oh,
There's a games at the
Yeah,
end.
well, Fantasy Flight Games, FFG.
sure. That is number 2 on the list.
Number 2 on the list.
Let's go with Rio Grande Games.
Pretty solid.
Rio Grande number 4 on the list.
All right, I'm out.
Let me say how much of a pain in the butt this was to make this list.
It's back to me, huh?
It is back to you. Let me get your
No,
score.
it's the other contestants.
It's a solid.
It's me for some reason.
I was just giving Lance a chance to blurt out other names. I will say Z-Man.
Z-Man number 1.
Boom.
Top with a bullet.
Well,
Visual.
that one was. I mean, that was dumb. I should have thought of that.
All right. To Lance it goes.
Is it my turn now?
It is. It
we're
is,
actually-
Lance.
we're
Indeed your turn.
I
We're actually
recently
waiting for Tom
learned.
Vassell to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually going to have Tom Vassell just wandered through.
yeah.
Thing
Well,
out
I
of his
mean,
fridge.
I wanted to make sure. Let's go with Cool Mini or Not.
It's Cool Mini or Not. Come on. It's number 6.
Come on.
Come on.
Man.
Back to David.
I will say.
A game.
A
Oh,
game
yeah.
publisher.
U.S.
Name.
publishers. U.S. This is where I'm starting to draw a blank. I'm gonna say AEG.
Oh, that's a good guess. That's a great guess.
AEG, great guess. Incorrect answer.
Oh,
What?
For David.
I'm guessing they got to be 10 or 11 there.
Oh my gosh. What number is that? Because that was. I mean, that's fantastic guess.
AEG did not actually make the list.
You didn't make the list. How does that make you feel?
Oh, God.
Crap. Well, let's just go Asmodee.
Asmodee. TJ, is that not on the list?
It is not because of they put.
Well, did
all
I
of
say
the other
Asmodee? What I meant to say
was all of the other ones that are Asmodee indeed. Yeah, it's because there's so many under the umbrella. They spread them out.
Well,
I
you
see.
suck.
At this point, isn't that like 90% of this list anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to David. Two, 1 strike each.
This is in the top
You're
100.
a strike.
I am going to say
I am.
Plan B.
Plan B. Strike B. Strike number 2 for David.
They have one on the top 100.
Yeah, I didn't know if they'd gotten it. I'm guessing like 2 or 3 is going to get you on this.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's got to be like so spread out now.
Hint
Renegades?
it
Although
cuts
maybe
off at
not.
9.
Renegade Games.
Oh.
Renegade Games, number 8 on the
Oh,
list.
oh, no pressure, David.
Lance,
Oh, no.
Lance pulls ahead 3-2.
Oh, and it's 5 strikes, you're out, right? I'm just looking.
Yes, totally.
It's actually an arbitrary number of strikes and you're out.
Oh,
It's
okay.
that rare 17 strikes.
That old chestnut.
And then he
get
gets another chance.
You get 1 strike for every dollar you gave us last night. That's the deal we worked out.
What could number 3 possibly be? Okay, let me think here.
That's what I'm thinking. I thought Renegade would be number 3. Renegade popped into my head.
See my
Renegade.
U.S. publisher. Oh,
It's not specifically US, just publish in the US by them.
oh, okay. Well, thank you. Not that that's going to help me, but you know what? I'm going to meta this based on something you said earlier. So I apologize, Lance, in advance. I'm going to say Capstone.
Capstone Games. Strike number 3.
Oh,
See, I thought
that was my next guess.
I thought what you were saying earlier, TJ, was the whole sort of Gaia project.
That's
and
exactly what it is,
Pyramist-
but it's not out. Gaia Project's not viable from Capstone yet.
But
Hence why-
that would have tilted it.
That would have tilted it.
Ah,
That absolutely would have tilted it.
So the cutoff was 2. So if 10 and below were essentially 2. So
Oh,
that's why-
wow.
That's why I cut off at 9.
Was CGE on there?
CG.
CGE is number 3.
Oh, see, I was trying to decide between Capstone and CGE. but I
oh
didn't
yeah,
know
we should have got
CGE.
that. So that's basically what Mage Knight and Code Names gets them there, right?
And Through the Ages.
Through the
Yeah.
ages.
Lookout.
Lookout Games.
Oh, I would have never thought of them just
Mm.
because they're published by so many.
Yep.
Never. I would never.
Eggertsfield.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yep.
Well.
And Stonemeyer Games. Although I think I spelled Stonemeyer wrong.
You did.
Oh,
I spelled it wrong. I'm sorry.
No, you just lost your sponsorship.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
man. I
He
have
hasn't
to
returned our
say,
emails.
Stonemeyer. That seems like a stupid one to have forgotten. Also,
Scythe,
But I mean,
Wingspan.
Scythe and Wingspan, and 2 gets you on it. So yeah.
I think the third one from them was. I'm trying to think.
From
Scythe,
what?
Wingspan. I'd have to look again.
Oh, is it not viticulture?
It is
Probably.
viticulture. That is
Probably.
exactly
Oh, it's
it.
got to be Viticulture.
Viticulture puts him to 3. Yep.
All right, David. Because you lost round number 1, you get to pick again. Your options are on the board.
well,
Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey
you
Grammer.
know what? Just so that I can give Lance what he's asking for, I will go with grammar lesson.
See, I would have paid good money for saying. I'll go with I'm the Mountie.
Yeah.
No, as much as I love Rodney, I don't want to answer questions about him.
Yeah.
He always gets his man. Grammar lesson. We're looking for the cast of Cheers that appeared in the most episode. No.
Oh, come on! Come on!
I know this one. I know the answer to that one. Oh.
2800.
All right. Just a reminder to everybody: if you hit exclamation point raffle, you'll be entered into the raffle to be a finalist for a copy of Queen Games. We did not mention that.
We did
Am I
not.
enter?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to enter?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
no, but you
No.
just disconnected yourself from the stream.
Yeah. Exclamation raffle. And then as our thanks, subs to our channel do get an extra entry into it. So as just a thank you.
If you want to enter, hit Alt F4.
Alt F4.
Yep. I don't know that you all are going to like this one, but this is the question that it is. We're not
Well, I'm
talking
a
about.
fan of Kelsey Grammer, so
Yeah.
I mean,
It's all
Sideshow
Kelsey
Bob.
Grammer all the time.
We're not
Sideshow
talking about-
Bob.
We're not talking about Kelsey Grammer. We're talking about Instagram.
Oh,
12 Instagram accounts with the most followers.
you know what? We're both pretty old, but I might have a chance here because I'm guessing Lance is not a big Instagram guy.
All right. David,
It's me.
it is to you.
I'm gonna feel like an idiot if this is wrong. I'm gonna say Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. She is on the list.
Oh,
At
okay.
number 7.
190 million follows.
I've got just a hair less.
Yeah, I was gonna say you too, Lance. Lance
Yeah.
Lance-
Myxter.
Lance, you
Yeah.
came in at number 13.
Oh,
So close.
It was a big drop off after 12.
I
We might have had
know-
an error with our search.
I know one of these for sure because I heard it today. Like watching a thing about. I was listening to a wrestling podcast and Dwayne the Rock Johnson because he's got
probably.
Yeah,
Dwayne
yeah.
The Rock Johnson.
There you go.
on it.
That was. I mean,
Yeah.
other than that, now I'm going to be throwing darts.
201 million followers.
Back to David.
He's got some sort of tequila or something.
I
and
feel-
so
Yes,
he
went
does.
over. Yeah.
He does.
I feel like this is going to end up being us listing names of people that I'm just dread even mentioning. I'm going to say Kanye West.
Kanye
Oh.
West, candidate for president of the United States, is thankfully strike number one.
Oh, no, not thankfully.
Well,
For everyone else,
for
thankfully.
everyone else. Back to Lance.
This could go quick.
Good.
This isn't
It
fair
could.
because I don't know anybody. I'm always watching like TV shows and my wife and I'm like, who's this person? And my wife just looks at me and goes, how do you not know who that is? I have no idea who these. I mean, you're out of your element, Donnie. Does what? Oh, like Twitter has a bunch. What about Instagram? Do they have their own followers? Do they like have their own Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, it's completely separate thing. So the followers from Twitter wouldn't be the same as.
But no, but what about Instagram? Like, so Instagram, yeah.
Are you guessing Instagram?
I will guess. I will guess Instagram for Instagram.
Instagram is the number one answer on the board.
Oh, did they just make everybody follow them?
I don't know.
373 million people follow Instagram.
They have to. I think I unfollowed them.
I
much
think I
like
did as
Tom.
well.
But I'm
Clever.
still friends with Tom on MySpace,
Is it like when they set up? It must be because like when you set up your account, it like automatically follows them or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
Probably.
assume so.
Or is a suggested follow?
All those bots following Instagram.
I am a genius.
Strong
David?
pat on Lance's own back.
I'm gonna.
Jab, Lance.
I'm going to keep with my theme and say Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner, number 5.
Boom.
You're making your wife so proud right now.
See,
Shoot it
okay,
to you.
I've heard of Kim Kardashian. I don't think I've ever seen anything with her in it. I've never. I'm assuming
So
that's
Lance, Kylie Jenner is actually Kim Kardashian's sister.
Oh.
What is happening? I don't even know these things.
Tim Root says Lance E. Myxter, super genius.
Super genius.
I'm just like, what about like
Lance, just for a joke, say Kelsey Grammer.
7 billion followers.
The super secret number one answer.
What about like Coca-Cola, most popular soft drink in the world?
Coca-Cola actually is in the top 12 of Facebook followers, but it is not the top 12 of Instagram
So
followers.
you just telling me that is just to rub it in. So why?
I thought it was kind of like hey, that answer wasn't super stupid in some respects.
I will also say that in the top 12 of Facebook page follows is Mr. Bean. So there's that.
Oh, I do like the Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's
All right.
Optimus,
Oh boy.
good looking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Optimus giving any hints in the comments for me? to read?
She was definitely clarifying she does not like the Kardashians.
David.
She does not, for sure.
David, for humor, David, say Kelsey Grammer.
Oh. What about if I just say Frasier?
Oh.
Okay.
The
Let me
show
think
from
about
the
this.
90s has got that many followers.
Hey, it was that good, TJ.
No, it was very good. I love Frasier.
Um.
I like scrambled eggs.
I do, and toss salads.
Oh boy. I am going to give me a second. Is there a clock?
There's an imaginary clock.
It's an
You
imaginary clock.
You just let me
And-
know when the
and you're-
time's ticking away.
You're on the clock.
I'll keep talking so you can't speak about the clock.
We have the power to mute you.
That just gives them more time.
It does.
This gives me time to think.
Lance is enjoying it.
I'm gonna say I'm just saying sort of like teenage things. Taylor Swift.
Oh, I've heard that name.
That is a name.
Taylor Swift, I believe is number 14 or 15.
It is number 14.
So just below Lance.
Just under
Wow.
Yeah, we
Good on you, Lance.
Me and that thing that you just mentioned, we chat.
Me and that
The
thing.
DM.
Well, I guess going with the teenage thing, is Justin Bieber still a thing?
Justin
Is
Bieber.
Justin Bieber a thing?
And he's number 10 on the
He
list.
is number 10.
Pulls ahead 3.
I wish you'd have said Hanson instead of that.
Is
Indeed.
what
Mup
was
indeed.
what was that band from Australia that were all like the three teenagers? And it was Silverchair. Is Silverchair still a thing? Are they still making music?
I've never heard of that name before in my life.
Really?
Silverchair?
I've heard of Silverchair. And
Thank you. I'm not.
I-
That isn't some weird synapse going off in my brain. That
I thought you were gonna say the Wiggles.
They did not crack the top 20.
I was really hoping he was just going to describe Hanson again.
Yeah. They were Australian, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Australia, Oklahoma, same thing.
Oklahoma, same difference.
Wow, you know that they're from Oklahoma? That's impressive.
But
they're from
Silverchair was
Canada.
from Australia, weren't they?
Silver Lance again. I have no idea who Silverchair is. I think
don't
you
know
just
who
made
it
them
is
up.
either. What hit songs did Silverchair sing?
They had that one hit
They had
song.
the one song called Mbop.
No.
Bop.
No, I mean I'm not allowed to touch my computer or Google. So but I mean they had a song. Silverchair had like one song that was like a
One
one-hit
song.
wonder song. And they were all like teenagers.
Was it Wonderwall?
No, they were like teenagers from Australia or New Zealand or something. I don't know.
So, side note, if Lance wins tonight, which it seems like he's going to, next time he's on, you need to play him an intro music, and it needs to be this song from Silverchair.
Silverchair.
Oh no!
does
God,
look
I
just
almost,
like
I
Hanson.
almost had it. I almost.
We got
had
like
it. It's
5. We'll get 5 seconds out of that before we
Yeah,
get DMCA'd.
I mean, they look just like Hanson. I don't know if you can. If
Oh, one
that's
of them does.
focused at all. I mean, they all kind of do.
I mean, wasn't that
I know.
pretty much just
I know too much about Hanson.
But they were like a rocks. They were like grungy rock.
Tim
thing.
Root is saying freak.
Yeah,
Is what
I
he's
don't know.
saying, or freak or freak show. All right, David is back to you. You have 2 strikes.
Yeah, I do. What was it that I guessed at 14? I'm trying to like just
You guessed Taylor Swift.
Taylor
You
Swift.
guessed, you guessed Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, this is killing me.
This is horrible. It just can one of these things be in my wheelhouse? I mean, I shouldn't complain. I'm guessing. I'm
And-
throwing darts, and
And if I miss this, the whole thing is over, or do we have another category?
We have another. It's first to 3.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to say this is way out there, but he's a huge marketer, Ryan Reynolds.
Who's that?
Ryan Reynolds. That's Deadpool. Or
I thought he said Brian Reynolds. Oh, sorry.
no, the guy from 2 Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. If you would like your 90s reference.
Ooh, yeah, early reference.
However,
I'm
that's
guessing
strike
he's not
number
on. Yes,
3.
that's what I thought.
No,
That's what I
unfortunately,
thought.
he's not. We'll
My
go
next
through
guess
these,
was Tom Brady. Was that going to be any shot? I don't know.
Wrong type of footballer. We had 3 soccer players.
Would have never gotten
name-
these guys.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I mean who's
Neymar. He's a
Neymar.
Marvel superhero, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Lionel Messi and,
that
Ronaldo.
that guy makes trains. That guy Lionel Messi.
In your in your
Lion.
teenage wheelhouse, you have Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez, and then you have Queen Bee, Beyonce,
Of course.
I've heard of her.
and the wild card, National Geographic.
Wow.
National Geographic.
Honestly, that was my next guess. It was either
2800.
them or Ryan
2800.
Reynolds.
Oh,
2800.
You're correct, Lance. 2800 is the correct answer.
300 is indeed correct.
Hey, Lance.
Uh,
Lance, I'm going to put in a request. Can't see the line, can you, Russ? That's what I'm going to put into you, since I just picked your Kelsey Grammer category.
oh, I do I get to pick?
Yes, you do, but I'm asking a question of you.
yeah.
Lance,
you-
sure, I don't care. Whatever. Can't see the line. Kenya Russ. Whatever. I don't.
Lan,
All right, can't see the Lion King. The rest. This has been on the show for
Forever.
Potent
the last
potables.
3 episodes.
Potables.
It's got to have something to do with Chevy Chase, right?
It is not that kind of line, and not it is not a Christmas Vacation. It is. We are looking for is a non-board game question again.
Indeed.
In the top 10 countries with the most coastline, according to the World Factbook. This does not include non-sovereign areas, so both Greenland and Antarctica are not on the list. So we're giving you those.
So just get rid of Greenland and Antarctica.
I hate these
In
questions
Antarctica.
because I'm inevitably going to say something that is a city.
Or landlocked.
Or landlocked.
Idaho.
Number 10.
No.
All right, Lance, you will start.
Well, I know I know what number. At least I think I know what number 1 is, just because I travel there for fishing every summer with all of my family. That's Canada, because it's a huge country. And it's surrounded by like the Arctic Ocean. So
Canada is number 1.
It is.
Yep.
Has
I mean,
double the next one.
there's like, just to give David some time to think, we drive up until there's no more roads, and then like there's this little like basically this like tourism center that like basically is all it is seaplanes that you get on a plane, and then they fly you about 6 hours north and they drop you off, and like there's no roads, nothing, you're in the middle of nowhere. There's like, you know, cabins that they've made there, but other than that, yeah, for like a week you go fishing in like up in the middle of nowhere. And it's like, but there's this little cafe next to the thing, and they have these little placemats, and they always have these things, top 20 cool things about Canada, and number 1 is always Canada has the most coastline of any country in the world. So that's just, so I knew that one. That was,
You got it.
that was
Well, good for you. I'm going to go with what I think is an easy one, given the fact that there's 10 here. I'm just going to say the United States, because I would think it would be in the 10.
United States. Number 8.
All right.
Number 8.
Not a complete idiot. And that is a country, by the way.
Yes.
Hey, so
I mean, for now.
For now.
So, okay, can I ask a clarifying question here? If something is also considered a continent, is that like not doing this?
Ooh, what might you be talking about, Lance?
I don't know, a prime location to defend in a game of Risk.
I already ruled out Idaho, so
It's obviously not Idaho.
If I'm not mistaken, what I think you're discussing, it actually qualifies as both a continent and a country.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's go.
But it's probably not on this list.
Well, you bite your tongue. Let's just go with Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. No, I'm sure it's number 7 on the list.
Oh, yeah, I was going to leap through this. I was like, it's a freaking continent. It's got to have.
All right, 2-1. Back to David.
I will say Brazil.
Brazil is strike number 1.
Oh,
I
It
think it comes in at
comes in the
18.
list at number, well, technically it comes at 16 because Greenland and Antarctica are still on that list. So number 16.
Oh, 16. Yep.
oh man.
Action to Lance.
God, I was going to say Chile, but now I have Brazilian on it.
Chile.
Baby back because
Barbecue
it's like
sauce.
it's like the whole back of South America, but Brazil's got that big hump and it's huge.
I couldn't. I tried so hard not to make a Black Eyed Peas reference there.
Oh,
Rumps?
who are
Your
they?
lumps? Your lovely lady lumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and this is me stalling, obviously. But I mean, it's like, your popular music. I mean, like right around 18, I just started listening to metal, and then I got more metal and more metal until I was like in like weird like death metal world in my 20s, and like in my 30s, I popped my head up briefly into like semi
Silverchair.
Yeah, it's a Silverchair. Exactly.
He was heavy into Silverchair.
Yeah.
That's a good callback. I commend you.
That was solid.
That was solid. It's like you run
Still,
a,
still
it's,
stalling.
it's like you have a podcast or something. Shit. Apologies.
You're fine.
Travis is fine with it. That's cool.
I remember when I went to the Tokyo Game Fair 3 or 4 years ago now. There was this. I saw this documentary. I couldn't understand a single word they said, but they talked about this guy that basically spent his entire life, and he mapped the entire coastline of Japan, and like basically walking in and out and in and out and in and out to map the whole thing, and it took him basically his entire life to do it. And so I'll go with Japan.
He goes with Idaho.
Idaho. I'll go with Japan. It's completely surrounded by water. That's why I'm going with that.
It is true, but it's so small.
Yeah.
And yet
It's big enough at number 6.
to number 6.
What?
It's got more than Australia. How is that possible?
Yeah. What?
It does.
I figured that was like a 10 or a 9 or like
So many little pieces and parts to it that have water all over it. Probably
Cut in and out. Cut in and out.
Australia.
It's got those 2 islands off the coast of it too that are considered part of it.
Australia's at 25,760 kilometers. Japan is at 29,751 kilometers.
Oh well, so, Japan's just thumbing its nose at Australia.
Yeah. 3-1. Back to David.
Oh boy.
There are only about 230 countries left to choose from.
This
Just,
can't be.
Remember the
right.
Animaniacs, the Animaniacs country song?
Yeah, I actually just saw that today.
It's what he listens to when he's taking a shower.
I'm not kidding. I saw that video today.
Yeah, and also Animaniacs are coming back.
Yeah, that looks good.
Very exciting.
I can't.
I have high expectations. Actually, the first couple clips look really funny.
Well, and here's the problem though, is that they're basically Pinky and the Brain and the Animaniacs, but I really like the Goodfeathers. I mean, I want Goodfeathers.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
you
bring it back. Everything.
Slappy can stay away. I don't really care about that. But bring me back my Goodfeathers. I thought those guys were awesome.
What was the cat and the dog? Does anyone remember that?
Oh, I remember those two. Yeah, that was
Can't
okay.
remember their
Yeah,
name.
just leave Slappy out. Just Slappy was just annoying and dumb.
I'm going to say, I'm going to say the UK.
Going for the United Kingdom. That is strike number 2.
Comes in at 12. I got you.
Number 12. Yeah. My computer's in the way of below 12.
Lance, do you have a world map on the wall behind your computer?
With it's actually to steal Stephen Wright's joke. It's I have a map of the United States, actual size. It says 1 mile equals 1 mile.
Yeah, he's actually just got a cartographer's map up there and just
says I spent last summer folding it.
Lance, why are you using that tape measure?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't have any idea anymore. I'm trying to think of islands, and I mean, man. Let's go. I don't want to say that though, because if Brazil's wrong, Chile's got to be wrong.
Yeah, I almost considered saying that, but I really don't think it would be.
Yeah. And now in UK being, I was gonna. Oh man. Let's go with. Well, India sticks out in the Indian Ocean a lot. Let's go with India.
India. Strike number 1 for Lance.
Thank
Tell me
God.
it was like number 11 or something.
I was
Number
about
15.
I was about to say India.
I mean, I like. Can we go back?
I take it back. I take it back.
A quarter of the coastline of Japan.
Yeah, quarter.
That's what India has.
That's insane. That just doesn't make sense at all.
I will say, as we've heard so frequently over the last couple of years, China.
That's where you're going to go. David's still in the game.
Woo.
Oh!
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
14,500 kilometers. 3-2 to Lance.
Okay, Lance, start crashing and burning, and then I still have to get one right.
You still got to get one right.
I don't like how that works.
I'm gonna take my first pass.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
And a pass is 2 strikes, you're out.
I'm kidding.
Pass all your spins to David.
Yeah, no. Well, let's go with my Viking roots, Norway, with all the fjords, like in and out, all along the coast.
It is number 4. Actually, it's number 3.
Number 3.
4.
That would have been awesome.
I
If
missed
it'd been number 4.
I just
Lance up 4
because Norway's on the outside, and then Sweden, and then Finland. So it's on the outside, and it's got all those little inlets and everything. The fjords, as they say.
Fjords.
My mother went, like, she traveled, because we're all Norwegian up here, and she traveled there and tracked down our great grandparents and like found relatives and stuff like that. She said I got to go someday. Said it's super expensive to go though. Like,
well, if you win the grand prize of Listicuffs,
what is the grand?
We'll get a picture of Norway.
we'll get a picture of Norway.
Yes. I would go. I would be fine with a copy of the game Fjords. I've always I owned it once, and then like I don't know, I traded it away, and I've always like said that was a really good tile laying game. I really enjoyed that, and now it's like the game's out of print. And,
Yeah, you can't find it.
yeah, it's just gone.
I will say this. Playing against Lance, any contestant against Lance can't complain about the amount of time they get to come up with their answer, because he's
so the other night at Alaboom, right? Like, so we were sitting there, and everybody yag. Lance talks forever. Okay, yeah, I've heard it for a decade. I've heard it from everybody in my life. But here's the deal: like, we were sitting there, and Richard Ham was like talking about like Forrest Bauer. If you know who he is, he's got a YouTube channel. He's been around forever, and he's like trying to like he's like a stay-at-home dad, and he's trying to like evolve his channel and build it and grow these things and do all these things. And so like Jeremy and Richard like took like an hour to like just coach him on what he needed to change and how he needed to change it and how he needed to do it. And then at one point, Richard said, there's lots of people out there that like don't have to do a lot of editing. They just run and gun. They go and go. And then that's how they do their videos. I mean, he's like, Tom Vassal's great at doing it. Forrest, you're great at doing it. Richard's like, some people say I'm really great at doing it. I don't know. And then he just I was like waiting for him to mention me. I was like, okay. And I was just like, and then he just moved on. I was like, thanks.
But I'm here.
I'm right here. Like the person that my wife says is like, why tell a 10-minute story when you can tell a 30-minute one? Just. Or as my father says, I'm the Henry David Thoreau of orators. So.
well, you are thorough.
Ah.
All right.
Where's my cricket button?
I like how Richmond shakes his head at bad puns, yet he's Johnny on the spot with singing anything when anyone says any 2 words together.
Oh, I'm such a dad joke pun master that I'm internally appreciating what externally just.
You just have to do this to look
vomiting away.
You have to like shake your head to look hip.
He's a good man, Jeremy, and thorough.
Okay. I'm going to say this is my 3rd strike, right? If I get this wrong,
if you get it wrong, it's your 3rd strike.
All right, let's see if I can pull this out. I don't think I will though, because I think it's probably a dinky little country. But I'm going to say no, it's too small. I'm gonna say I'm
Button bar that. Nope, it's too small.
Different one. Erase.
I'm gonna say Scotland.
Scotland. Strike number 3, David.
Does not make
Okay,
the list.
and I'm not saying Scotland per se. What I'm saying,
His hand is still on the piece.
yes, I didn't say I was answering. I just said I was saying that, like other words that I say.
I think we should just question the accuracy of the World Fact Book.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought it said Facebook. Oh.
Why is United States not number one?
All of these measurements are in Zuckerberg's.
What font are you using that is just too lazy to actually put to separate the H and the E in the word the?
That is our house font. That's not a house font.
I drew it with my hands. Thank you very much.
You need to kern that font out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
is Mexico on the list?
When we had Monique on, her last name has an H and an E next to it, or a T and an H, one of the two, and I had to kern it out real bad.
It's
like,
smooth.
Yeah. Mexico was number 13.
Okay.
Let me. Okay, where's Chile? Yeah, I was gonna say Chile. Where's Chile?
Chile is number 19. So 3 behind.
Wow,
Brazil.
That's worse than Brazil.
That's crazy.
I got a text message actually from Tom, who's Sir Jubes, in our chat. He screamed Philippines, which is number 5.
All those little tiny islands and everything.
Man.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Oh,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I thought Russia was too landlocked.
Indonesia.
In your Nesia.
The only chance I would have had is maybe guessing New Zealand, maybe guessing Russia, but that's it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get Indonesia or Philippines.
No,
I wasn't gonna get anything except the United States and China, apparently.
Idaho.
Right. PJ, if you want to send us back, I'll do a little work on getting our winners for tonight and pulling.
Yeah, go ahead and put the transition button there.
Can we have more than like the one winner? Didn't you have last time I played? It was like the same guy won both of the awards or something like that.
That happened. That did happen. I don't think that'll happen tonight, but we'll.
His
find
name
out.
was Richmond Cramblett.
It was Brambeardy.
It was Brambeardy. He loved it. It was
He
great.
loved it. He did great.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't mind.
So is it time? That's it, right? Lance won. Are we not going to celebrate Lance's win?
Hey,
we are going to celebrate Lance's win. That's what we're trying to do right now.
Hey, Lance, you won.
Ah.
See, now I just want to say,
reluctant winner in the history.
I didn't want
if
if Jeremy Howard is to win the next semifinals, I didn't want to hog all of the finals with just Man versus Meeple.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I would have been all over the Philippines and Indonesia.
Yeah, like somebody's got to fall on that sword, and I mean, you're a big man for doing that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dave, before we start doing plugs, our winner in the chat was Optimus Smoosh.
No, it can't be her. It can't be her.
I know. I'm gonna pick another winner, but it was her.
It was.
And it
Sir
is
Jubes.
Sir Jubes. So Tom
Sir
is a
Jubes.
finalist for
Tom.
Tom is a finalist.
Was he the one screaming the Philippines?
He's the one who texted
He
us
was.
Philippines.
Well, then he deserves it.
deserved it.
Well, and just so I can bust that again as I did last night. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm sorry David couldn't show up tonight.
Oh man, that's rough.
David, since you're apparently not on this show, where can people find you and all the things that you're doing?
You can find me at Man vs. Meeple.
That's still a thing.
It is. We've got more men and more meeples.
Wait, isn't it now just MVM? I like that. I like that it's MVM.
Do you like it? Okay.
I do.
You can
like
find me at MVM, which stands for anything with an M, a V, and an M. But all of our social media tags are at Man versus Meeple. The versus is just a VS.
Next time you see Salinas, give him a hug and a
Who?
high five from. Next time, no, seriously, I miss Jeremy terribly. He's a really good friend. So, and I mean you too, but I mean I got to.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You
No,
also
yeah.
exist.
No, you too. But give him a hug.
I got to interact with you, and you actually still see him, and I miss Jeremy terribly. I mean, we go back a long way. He's a good egg. I like him a lot. So.
I will pass that along.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And Lance, where will people be able to find you, and where will they be able to find you? And let's say
in like 60 seconds.
And your new clean-shaven face, might I add?
Yeah, no. Undead Viking videos. I don't really do much. I mean, I do the weekly podcast thing. I do a video here and there. Mostly, I've been doing like more vlog stuff. But more importantly, I work for Gray Fox Games, and I do a ton of things for them. Right now, we do have Campaign Trail is in its last 3 or 4 days on Kickstarter. One of the best games in my opinion. It's like the best political game I've ever played. Jeremy of MVM feels the same way. Jeremy Howard, I should say, of Man vs. Meeple. John Belaya, he says it's like basically the only political game worth owning. And I strongly suggest go check that out. See if it's something you want. Back it. Get a cool game. But that's my commercial. And thanks, guys. I really appreciate you having me on.
Well, you're going to be on again, Lance. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. It's like a win and a curse all wrapped up into one.
I know. Same for us.
No,
Same for us.
Wow. I would have never disrespected you guys like that. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm looking for my Kelsey Grammer question next time around.
Also, yeah. I want my bribe back.
Sorry.
It actually says no takesy backsies.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I already spent it.
It was the beer.
He paid for half of that beer.
He got a bag of Big League Chew. Yeah, I spent it.
I did. Sour apple. All right. So that is our show. Nathaniel Bangian, who backed David, will get a prize as our parting gift. So congratulations to you. I'll reach out to you. Next Tuesday, we'll be on with Tim Vernig, and we'll be playing some
Who do I got on my back right now that I'm dragging along and getting even better stuff?
Well, it changes every week. So we everyone who keeps voting for you, each week they vote, they accumulate more votes. So we'll draw when you win and if you lose. But if you win, they will get the grand prize.
What? So, like the person that backed me last week, they don't get anything, or am I still dragging them along?
You're still dragging them along. So their vote doubles up if they were to vote for you again. So they still count every time you play. So,
all right.
Lance, I'm not sure the way you're talking about this person, whether you like that. You're like, wait a minute, I'm fighting for this guy, but I'm dragging his butt with me. Like, I'm not sure how you feel about him.
Yeah, it's just like, hop on my back. I'll carry you. No problem.
Just carrying him away.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
As long as your knees don't do what that one guy's knees do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Hey, and the thing is, that guy actually, since we're having a good laugh at it, but that guy actually has a GoFundMe. Like his medical bills are like 200 grand. Yeah. So if you do see that and you want to just throw him a few dollars for the fact, so that maybe possibly he doesn't have to have his legs amputated, might be nice, just that was just a freak accident, and that's like, oh my god, I can't even imagine.
That's where David's bribe is going. So
yeah, it's already set.
On that note, next Wednesday we've got Listicuffs with Kevin Delp and Jeremy Howard. Again, I believe Jeremy you'll be able to see on Alaboom here shortly. So again, thank you all very much for coming on. Thanks for everybody who was in chat and watched, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Thanks, everybody.
We're going to be raiding somebody, so just give them a good Brambeard hello when we send somebody over there, guy. Okay, guys?
See you later.
See you guys next time.
Later.
Bye-bye.